Greetings, brothers and sisters. MZ back with another edition of Who's the Savage Now. There's a topic raging on across social media right now. It concerns Medicare for All, and it concerns Jimmy Dore and the Jimmy Dore Show. I just wanted to play a quick video to explain the position of Jimmy Dore on Medicare for All. He wants to bring it to a vote on the House floor, and the Progressive Caucus is resisting him, saying, no, now's not the time, now's not the time. He's getting a lot of support for his idea. He's getting a lot of backlash for his idea. Watch this short video, explain his position in a couple minutes. I'll come back and wrap it up.
We can't even get a floor vote on Medicare for All.
That's garbage. You can do it right now. We need 15 Democrats.
Hi, Jimmy.
We need the elected officials that you helped to get elected to tell Nancy Pelosi that you will not vote for her as Speaker unless Medicare for All is put on the House floor for a vote.
I think it's a really smart idea.
You know, the worst abuse of power, Crystal, is not using the power you have to fight for people.
Will they? Time to let AOC know they have no other option because we're watching and we see through their bullshit excuses.
We have to put public pressure on them.
I want to see who's going to vote against healthcare in the middle of a pandemic. If you're not going to do it now, you are never going to do it, you phony.
All the people who filled up your voicemail, they're going to remember whether you did the right thing here.
Which side are they really on? This is where you force progressive House members to reveal who they answer to. Do they answer to their constituents or do they answer to the party bosses? Listen to AOC's own words.
The Democratic Party does not do more unless it is pushed.
And so this moment is the great unmasking.
Force it to happen.
Ask them, are you fighters or are you careerists? Are you activists for the people or are you posers on Twitter?
Everyone's going to try to tell you that if you're just a little bit nicer, then it'll be fine. No.
The whole point of protesting is to make people uncomfortable. You got to make them uncomfortable. She's pretending to be part of a movement when she's really running cover for Nancy Pelosi. Did you think anybody voted for you so you could vote Nancy Pelosi without getting them anything? This is Medicare for All. People's actual lives depend on us doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's your chance to actually use your leverage. Will you?
Take risks.
Or will you be a party fucking climber?
Start bringing the ruckus on the Democratic Party. Force it to happen. Do not trust any political party to automatically work in your interest.
I call on everybody in independent media to join this mission.
Force it to happen.
Force the Congress to show which side are they really on. No vote for Nancy Pelosi unless Medicare for All is put on the House floor for a vote.
The Democratic Party does not do more unless it is pushed. So we need to push them.
Man, great job, Matt. He goes by the name Orf. Wonderful.
So there you go. That's Jimmy Dore's position. He feels that AOC is standing in the way of a floor vote for Medicare for All for people during a pandemic. Millions of people are unemployed now. Your health care is tied to your job, so people have no jobs, they have no health care, and he's calling on, he's trending on Twitter this topic, Medicare for All, or force the vote. I'm sorry, hashtag force the vote. And then he's getting a lot of support, but he's also getting a lot of hate. This is one show. This is a very popular show. They've got almost 1 million subscribers. The Majority Report with Sam Seder. I'm not going to play too much of it because it's a joke. It's not worthy of attention really or promotion. But I will play a few clips here just so you can get the gist of the arguments against Jimmy. Well, some of the arguments against Jimmy's position. 152. I'll just play a short clip of these three commentators. And their arguments. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take 2. Here we go.
The problem was, and you know, when I first heard this, I don't know if the Medicare for All vote is the vote, the thing to go for. I think at the time I said maybe it's committee things. Well, it's take a little.
Yeah, there's so many more things important than healthcare for all, healthcare for everybody during a pandemic. There's so many more important things, Sam. Wow.
wage,
Well,
which
take a
more
little-
members.
And then Emma brings up the $15 minimum wage. Yeah, they've already got that. Pelosi's on board. Biden's on board for that. They've already got it, or it's already been voted on and gotten. So that's debunked. You know, he doesn't know if it's Medicare. He doesn't know if it's the right time for Medicare for all during a pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, take a little time, look into it, and then you get a response from at least one of the key figures that you want to pressure, and they say, committee seats might be better.
Yeah, committee seats are always better than health care for everybody during a pandemic. We all know that. That's 101. Look at this goober. Look at this goober. These guys don't know. These guys.
And instead of engaging with that
Funny.
and saying, okay, you're on one part of you're on the inside, we're on the outside. You have a better sense of how things work there.
Yeah.
And what might actually bring material benefits to people.
Well, that would require an ounce of humility.
Well, and
They're not coming up with any counter arguments, legitimate counter arguments. They're just sort of attacking Jimmy personally and espousing their own amateur political theory.
look, it's not just Jimmy. I mean, people have to take responsibility. If you're listening there and some lush is just sitting there basically yelling "F you" into the microphone, is where you get your political.
Talking about Jimmy, yeah, that's all Jimmy does. Just yell "F you" into the microphone, right?
From a guy who doesn't even know the difference between a filibuster or is sitting there happy to have Peter Thiel be on the Supreme Court. You've got to educate your
Jimmy Dore's so dumb. He doesn't know the difference between a filibuster and Peter Thiel on the Supreme Court. Good one. Good argument. Great counter argument.
And honestly, it's not just all he has is a microphone. He doesn't know more or less than.
It's all he's got is a microphone.
Yeah, it's just that some of the members of his audience are just.
He's got a nice house though too.
Oh, but he does have something that we have, and he's lacking something that we have.
Oh, get your story straight, Jack. He has something or he's lacking something. Which one was it? These clowns, you got a 3-ring circus right here. I can't believe people watch this stuff.
We all know that at the core of this, honestly, and I'm not going to go into the YouTube number games, but I do believe.
Look at these political Einsteins here. You got these political Einsteins.
He has the insight that anger is lucrative.
He can't look into the. He's not looking into the camera. Why can't you look into the camera? They're all looking away. Nobody's looking at the camera. But they all got better stuff to do than this.
And we all
He's
he's
rocking back and forth. Sit still, dude. Sit still. Are you telling? I mean, these are classic signs of someone that's not being honest, right?
lucrative. Every one of us who do this know that.
Shifty eyes. Look at those shifty eyes, dude.
I'll up the progressive base and just tell you what makes you angry. We can buy a house. Right? That's
buy a house. That's right. Well, he's saying Jimmy just wants to make money to buy a house and blah blah blah. Okay, I can't play any. I'll play one more. Sam Cedar summing up Jimmy Dore, his opinion of Jimmy Dore. It's brilliant, insightful, brilliant stuff. 5:13. You ready for this brilliant insight? Watch.
Rhetoric.
I think that Jimmy believes that that everything is garbage and.
Great point. Yep, you're so right. Jimmy just thinks everything's garbage. Great point, man. That Jimmy, if only he didn't think everything was garbage, he'd be cool. We'd be cool with him.
That I don't think he was ever.
He said I don't think 3 times. I don't think you know what you want to say. I don't think you have anything to say, Sammy boy.
I think that Jimmy believes that
get it out.
Everything is garbage.
Get it out. Great point. Wow, that should be the headline. Jimmy Dore thinks everything is garbage.
And that I don't think he was ever.
And go A, E, I. He's doing the vowels. He I mean, come on, dude. You either got something to say or you don't. Spit it out.
think that Jimmy believes that,
I-
everything is garbage,
Yeah, you said that already.
and that I don't think he was ever. I don't think he actually believed trying to get. I think he.
I don't think he ever was trying to get. I don't think he was ever really trying to get. I'm not going to finish that sentence. You can guess what I was going to say.
And that I don't think he was ever. I don't think he actually believes in trying to get. I think he.
It's a hat trick of I don't thinks. I don't think. I don't think you know what you want to say.
His agenda is to just destroy the Democratic Party.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy wants to do. He wants to destroy the Democratic Party. That's what he's trying to do. Or it's either that or he's trying to get people health care. You be the judge. You be the judge. Sammy boy, what an Einstein.
I think his agenda is to just destroy the Democratic Party and
Jimmy the Destroyer.
to and it pays, and his cynicism pays. I think that's his agenda. I don't think
I think you're not a very good speaker. I don't even have any idea how you got a podcast with almost 1 million subscribers. It's almost like you're being pushed by somebody because you can't possibly have 1 million people watching you go
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I don't think he gives a shit about.
That's true.
Yeah, there's also
Brilliant political insight. Brilliant from Sam Cedar Majority Report. It's got to be one of the biggest shows out there. I'm not a fan or a subscriber. Well, I am subscribed, I guess. There I am. Yeah, I am. But I don't know why I am. Just to see how bad it is. He's got almost 1 million subscribers, and their description here says Jimmy Dore is really, really mad at AOC, but it should say Jimmy Dore is really, really mad at AOC because AOC made promises when she was campaigning for Congress, and then when she got elected, she's not doing what she promised to do, which was fight for Medicare for all for people. Let's just look at their comments. Don't just agree with me. It is always the right time to do the right thing, MLK. Cornel West was on the Jimmy Dore show and called her out. Maybe we will finally get Medicare for all in time for the next pandemic. The U.S. is a failed state. Should be called the Jimmy Dore Report. He literally had health issues and directly dealt with the defects of the healthcare system. Jimmy Dore had a rare bone disease. He talked about it on the show. He went bankrupt trying to diagnose it and treat it. AOC did not get her committee position. AOC was denied her committee position recently. So that argument that no, we should focus on committee positions is sort of it goes nowhere. Did she say there are so many more important things than a vote on MMA? Yes, she did. Emma, this girl, she goes on to say that Medicare for all is like 24, 25 on the list of things we should try and get. This is pitiful. They're acting like if they have a vote and it doesn't pass, then there can never be a vote on it again and the world would come to an end. You three just ranted about Jimmy's style. I look past that to the logic and rationale. You have said nothing that convinces me that the logic of your strategy, which seems to be more of the incrementalism that the establishment has been feeding us for the last 30 years. That's pretty much it in a nutshell right there. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is why conservatives are winning. The left is too busy playing purity politics. Look at how both sides are handling the movement. Right, I actually watched Jimmy Dore's follow-up. Sorry to say, Dore was right. This take on Jimmy is sad and pathetic. Jimmy is holding your precious elected officials accountable. What a meanie, boo-hoo. Wait, so don't pressure the squad because then you can't pressure them anymore? He is so stupid, it's unbelievable. I think he's talking about Sam because this guy's, Matt Orfalia is the guy that made that video for Jimmy. No Medicare for all now. Let's get it in 2035 or 2040. Remember, did I play that clip? Oh, I didn't play that clip. Let's play that clip. Sam, these guys are talking about when we can't fight for it now, but maybe in 4 years or 10 years or 12 years. Listen to this. Not during a pandemic. It's not a good time during a pandemic. 11:10. Listen to this.
manipulating you for cash, and much more importantly than him is the fact that he is scullying our chance to get Medicare for all in the next 4 years. He's going to make us kill it right now. That's
Jimmy. He said Jimmy Dore's manipulating you for cash and destroying any chance of getting Medicare in 4 to 5 years from now. 4 to 5 years from now. Can't have it now. Maybe 4 to 5 years.
He's a Fed.
I got news for everybody. There's not going to be Medicare for all in 4 years. That's not happening.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? These guys are paid. They've got to be paid to say these things because they're so outrageous. They're not believable.
That would, I mean, like this
guy can't talk. This idiot can't talk. How does he have a podcast with 1 million subscribers? I know. Manipulation of the algorithm.
Mira.
It's a 10 to 12 year project, and I got news for everybody. It just got set back by probably more than the 4 years.
Did you hear that? He said it's a 10 to 12 year.
Mira.
It's a 10 to 12 year project, and I got
a 12-year project. He said 10 to 12-year project to get Medicare for all. Wow. So that's what this comment. No Medicare for all now. Let's get it in 2035 or 2040. Oh yeah? As if the majority report isn't monetized. Please. How'd that committee assignment work out for AOC? Right. 25th in line for your concern, Emma. Wow. In the middle of a pandemic. I don't care how the co-founder, I'm not sure what that means. Never allow that man to get in the conversation. Again, this is the video, the guy that made the video for Matt. He's quoting the African-American guy. I forget his name, but he said that about Jimmy. Jimmy should never be allowed in this conversation. Benjamin Dixon is really bitchy and wrong on so many levels. What is worse, a comedian swearing at a politician who called his and his supporters' push for Medicare for all vote in the middle of a pandemic not relevant, or an African-American male basically calling an honest, genuine African-American woman, Brianna Joy Gray, who agrees with the comedian and Uncle Tom. The gall of this hack to go and criticize someone about they talk to a woman. Dead after step 2. You never win a checkers game, let alone a chess game. Let one life with 2 moves. He's quoting the African-American guy. He made a checkers reference. I wonder what their take is on AOC getting clipped from that committee doing the same thing they're speaking against. Will she fight now? So Sam, why not invite Cornel West or Chris Hedges on your program to discuss? Forget about Jimmy Dore. If this can get Pelosi to be threatened with whether or not she will sacrifice her speakership for refusing even a vote on giving Americans Medicare, even just a vote, Jimmy's harsh. We don't care. Let's not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. The grand irony about Jimmy Dore trying to get AOC and other progressive candidates to withhold their vote for Pelosi as leverage for a vote for Medicare for all is Pelosi then gave a key committee seat that AOC wanted to another. This guy's writing a novel here. Democrat, Catherine Rice, who threatened to hold her vote from Pelosi. So, what is the point here? Why vote progressives in when they become ingratiated into the very corrupting system they joined to end? Performative or not, direct action, when right, has no downsides. I'm sure Sam doesn't read these, but this is a bit much. Using Dore's name in the clip title isn't riding Dore's cash grab of a strategy. This is the griftiest of grift talk because I'm not hearing one solution on how you three would create a path for any progressives' baseline policy. Medicare for all, Green New Deal, UBI, ending endless wars, criminal justice reform, and dealing with the housing crisis. When someone says, Sam, Ben, see you in 10 years to never Medicare for all because we got to keep working towards it. I'm more skeptical of your motives than Jimmy's. This is why I won't subscribe to this show. You three are so focused with Jimmy Dore but can't come up with any solutions. Okay, I'm stopping there. It's not because things are difficult that we don't care. It's because we don't dare that they are difficult. Seneca. Oh, it's Benjamin who speared Julian. Okay, you get the drift here. Not one quote in support of these guys. I just, So there you go. That's the current. That's a current political storm on the internets right now. I just wanted you guys all to be aware of it. My position, I'm on Jimmy's side, and a lot of people are on Jimmy's side. These guys don't really have much of an argument or any counter arguments or any solutions or, you be the judge. Have a blessed day and be grateful. MZ out.